Niche? 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 Hey y'all, Tamia Dawkins here. I hope you're doing wonderful today. And so if this is your very first time visiting my channel, I'd like to say welcome. And I also like to welcome you to subscribe. By you subscribing, you'll know exactly when I put out new videos. And don't forget to hit the little bell, honey. And so on my channel, you will find all things entrepreneurship, family, and health, because I believe that those are the key essential areas that you always need to be growing and becoming in. I'm so excited about our video today because I know it's gonna add value to you. Today's video is going to focus on three things in particular. I'm going to help you figure out what the heck a niche is, how you can find your niche, and how it can make you money. You see, most oftentimes, because entrepreneurs are known to be crazy anyway for going on this super cool journey of doing what we want to do within our small businesses, we kind of go just all in. Some of us are like wild, I don't know what, in the jungle pretty much. And we don't sometimes take the steps that we need to be able to find out exactly what we need to be focused on. The moment that I was able to really figure out what my niche is, even though I had a niche before I knew I had a niche, and you probably have a niche, you just don't know you have one. But the moment I was able to figure out what it was, then I was able to better serve my audience, better figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing and how I was supposed to be doing it effectively. And don't you want to know that as an entrepreneur or a business owner, that you're not just wasting your time kind of just skating through your journey of entrepreneurship, but don't you want to specifically hone in on the very thing that you're supposed to be doing so that you can get the greatest results for those that are your clients and the people that are connected to your great idea? Niche, I'm like, what in the world does that possibly mean? Like, what in the world does that possibly mean? But when I found out the definition of it, I was like, oh, that's what it is, and that's why I need to know it. And so I know you're gonna have this exact same experience, and when you finally figure out what it is, you're gonna be like, a niche is defined as a specific target or audience. It's the definition, the thing that helps you to be able to define what you do. And once you know what you do and you can mash it down to the most specific area. And as a business owner and an entrepreneur, you need to have this down pat. It needs to be like you knowing your blood type. Pretty much. So in order to find your niche, you need to find out what you are all about and then describe it. Describe, 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 and keep on describing into the person that you are trying to sell to as your client or as your particular product. They can absolutely find it like a needle in a haystack. I don't think most starter entrepreneurs really even understand the purpose of niching. You have to niche until you can figure out what that thing is that would help to target the people that you know that you are called to fix the problems of. To find your niche, you have to find your passion. You have to dig deep inside of your heart and pull up the very thing that you know that you have a desire to be able to do in life and that you know you can absolutely fix for someone else with your eyes closed. The thing that drives you, the thing that you will do without money. You have to be able to explain to people through explaining your niche specifically, so not only can you find your target audience, but so that your target audience can find you. Also important to find out that once you discover what your niche is, if it has profitability. I know that if you are passionate about your idea and that thing that you know you've been created to do, sometimes you want to give it away for free. But the truth of the matter is, if you're going to call yourself an entrepreneur or a small business owner, honey, you got to get paid eventually. Now, I'm a little different than the regular entrepreneur because, you know, I believe in pro bono work. Everybody has to start from somewhere, right? But the reality is that if you're going to live as an entrepreneur or a small business owner, you have to make money in order to be able to survive. And by determining if your niche is profitable, then you'll have the opportunity to really stretch the thing that you want to do for the audience that you want to do it for. Now, I think on the other side of that, me being who I am, I would tell you that it is super important that you keep service in mind. And so if you want to be that great fashion designer, it's important that you have your reason, your why for serving that particular audience. And I believe when you have that particular mindset, then that will keep you anchored at your foundation of making sure that you are as authentic and as sincere as possible. Sometimes when you're an entrepreneur and you begin to make money for your service, you can get away from your why. And you never want to do that, because then you'll lose all of your authenticity, and people can tell if you are authentic or not. The way that you can figure out if your idea is profitable or not is by putting it in front of an audience. And I'm not talking about your cousins and your aunties and whoever else believes that they know you. But when you can put your niche in front of a targeted audience that has never met you before, and they buy into the thing that you are selling or the thing that you are passionate about in terms of what you are adding value to their life with, then you have found your niche. You can test your idea by possibly building up on a particular platform like Facebook or Instagram. And then once you have that audience that has already bought into you personally as a brand, then you have the opportunity to then add value to their life. And okay, you may not want to hear this, but the reality is that in a lot of people's mind, they don't know you. And so what you have to do in most cases when you first start your business is give away some of your products for free. Now, that is not the case for every single person, but for some people that do not have the exact audience that they need yet, sometimes you do have to give away value in order to get value. So now that you know exactly what a niche is, and you have also discovered how to find your niche, and you know how you could possibly make money from your niche, I want you to let me know in the comments down below what your exact niche is. Now, obviously this may change over time, but by the description that I gave you, I'm pretty sure something popped into your head. Make sure that you follow your passion. Make sure you specify your audience, and don't forget to describe it to the point where it just can't be described anymore. You all know that I'm about adding value to your life. I went ahead and I put together a free checklist, a checklist that'll help you to be able to stay on track for finding your niche. Remember, you have to get out of this place of just dreaming up your ideas, but eventually you have to write the vision and make it plain so that others can see it and that they know exactly what it's about, and then they can run with it. I want to encourage you to make it happen. Don't sit on it, but get to this place where you understand that the value that you have, somebody's looking for. Since you have work to do, since you found your niche, I will talk to you guys later. Please make sure that you subscribe. Ciao.